ladies, Rachel Greasaber here, and I wanted to take a minute to show you all what I take to parties. I love watching packing videos. I'm slightly obsessed with jujube bags, if you are a fan of that. And so I watch those all the time, and somebody posted in one of my groups that I'm on Facebook what they pack in their Norwex bag, and I thought that was such a fun idea. So I think we can get a lot of good ideas from each other. That consultant actually really helped me come up with some good ideas on how to store my things in my bags when I go to parties, so I wanted to share that with you. I really try to keep it to a minimum what I bring to my parties, and at best I like to do one trip into the house. I had somebody who told me that that was a selling point for them for signing up as a consultant, because I only made one trip to my car. That was just from my car to her door. So I take a little table now because I've had a few people not have spaces for me to set up in their homes. So I do make 2 trips just for the table though, but as far as my bags go, I have these 2 bags plus my mop, and that's all I take in, and then I come back out and get my table. So let me show you what's inside. I'm going to change the camera angle so you all can see what a little bit better, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to be doing in this video. Okay, we're going to take a look at my bag from this view to get a closer look, and we're going to start with what we call the demo bag. So this is a demo bag that I earned from Norwex in my first 60 days of being a consultant, but you can also get this kind of bag from like 31, or I'm sure there's other places you can find them. The big feature that I like is it's very open in the middle, but then it's got all these pockets to put different things in on the sides. And for us as Norwex consultants, it's super handy to have a place to put all these consumables where we know they won't leak. So in mine, I'm just going around the edges first. I've got my all-in-one bathroom cleaner I always bring, and my descaler, because I like to show people how those work differently from the cleaning paste. So if you've ever got an issue you need to work on in the house, then you have all of those resources available. You can see what works. I just have a water bottle right here. And then on the side, I have my disinfecting wipes for my glow germ video. And then in here, I have a little piece of raw chicken. What I do is I get a breast of chicken and I cut it into like 20 different small pieces, and I freeze them individually in baggies. I hate that they're in baggies, but there's not really another way for me to get around it, so I really only use baggies in my home for this purpose, but I can just throw it away when I'm done. And it also makes it much more cost effective than having to use like a whole like chicken tender or something like that. So I have that in there with the Clorox wipes. And then on this other side, I have my little gloves here, because I do the chicken demo with the, or not chicken demo, it's the glow germ video. And I like to show people that you're not supposed to use the disinfecting wipes without gloves. So I have a pair in here that I keep. And then I always bring along our liquid laundry detergent, because I want to make sure people know how big that is, because sometimes when they get it, they think it's kind of small or whatever. So that's nice to have. And then on the very back side, or the other side here in this other pocket, I just keep my rubber brush, because I always bring my mop as well. So inside this, you can see a lot of this is just paperwork and catalogs. So working from this side, I have our presentation sand that I earned from Norwex, and this works really nicely to put up my sale images and a few other things I'll show in just a minute. Stuff that I want to go over at the very end of the party, and it just looks nice instead of just laying flat on the table. So I always bring that. And then here I have our portfolio that was also part of our incentive this year that I earned, and inside this is where I keep those just different things, like this is what's on sale with Norwex. I have them laminated and they stay up nice and taut, which is nice. And then inside here I also have hostess packets and a few other order forms. Right here I also bring some little reminder cards. These are little note cards, postcards, sorry. And I can just write in their party date when they book a party and the time, so they can put that on their refrigerator and remember it. And then on here I've got the little party cards that come, not party cards, well I don't know what they're actually called. Anyway, it's like your presentation note cards when you become a consultant. This is what comes in your kit. I always show people this so that they know that that their presentation is ready to go when they become a consultant. They don't have to come up with something. So I also, in the same little thing, I've got some opportunity brochures that I always keep handy in here. So I like having this with me at all times. I've also, the last thing I have are these Norwex Solutions cards, but they're specific to the Ask Me About My Job game. So there's only 4 of them that correspond to some samples of detergent that I give away. So it's the four question party game. So that's in there. And then I have a bunch of catalogs. Obviously I just bring however many I need for a party. This party's gonna be big this evening that I've packed for. I have my sunglasses for the road trip, and then I have just a little, I love jujube, so these are jujube pieces. This is a small set piece and a medium set piece. This is just my wallet basically, and then this is all the random things that I need, from some rescue gel, some eye drops, some extra like mascara, my earbuds, anything I need to be prepared for the party, and just have an easy road trip over there, because a lot of times I'm driving about, I don't know, like an hour. And the other thing I have in here is just some Vaseline. I don't use butter anymore because my butter kept molding in the container. It was disgusting. So I use this. It works really well. And then I also have my detergents. This is the little sample size, super cute, that I give to every host. They're totally worth the $4. To me anyway. And then I do bring a regular size bag because I will make the ring cleaning solution at parties as well. So I put these in here because they're heavy and they're moldable and they're not gonna get broken or anything messed up. So I just stick those in there and that's ready to go. Everything's accessible into the bag. So that is my paperwork bag, kind of more of like a purse. Okay, next let's take a look at my, like what we might call a demo bag. So on the outside, I have with a carabiner attached all of my booking gifts. So these are presents that I give to each booking. So tonight I have 10 guests that are supposed to be at this party. So I bring 3 booking bags. So if someone books a party, they get to take one. If all 3 of those get taken, then the host gets to open the yay bag. I got these from Target, they're so cute. But those are really hard to get to my parties, especially when I'm driving an hour without being damaged. So I love this idea that just dawned on me to just attach it to the outside of my bag, and it stays kind of pulled up and away from everything, and they stay put. So that's on the outside. It also makes getting them inside the house when I get to the party a lot easier. So in this pocket, this bag here, by the way, is one that Norwex gave away at one of our conferences a couple years ago. I love this bag. It's a lot of times our pool bag or our beach bag, but now it's my demo bag. So in this front part, because I'm a control freak, I bring my own plates for the glow germ video. I just want to make sure it all looks how I want it to look. So these are just 2 like appetizer sized plates that I keep in here, and I always bring fresh ones to the party. And then inside, this is where all the magic happens. So first of all, the Enviro wand, I love how this just fits in wherever. So that's always shoved in last. This is a towel that I don't normally bring, but because it's on sale this month, I have it in my bag on top. And then we'll start right here first. So here I have our just a bunch of stuff that's useful for the party. So this container here is something I got from IKEA, and it came in a set of like other sizes, but I love it for my pens and just some like the little stuff that goes into your bag. So these are the little detergent samples that I make. They have like information on like my name for reordering and how to use them. So these are what people get when they do the Ask Me About My Job game and they read a card. Each one gets one. And then in here I've got pens, and I've got some playing cards, because I do that game where if someone asks a question or participates in a demo, they get a card, and then I have Siri pick a card, quote unquote, and so then that winner gets our grand prize at the end. I always bring hand cream because sometimes people hate microfiber, so giving them hand cream before the party starts is a really good idea. I have a sample, or not a sample, I have a bottle of our purifying blend that happens to be on sale. Sometimes I'll just bring a different blend. This one's not my favorite of the 3, so a lot of times I'll have the lavender or citrus in here. Okay, and then I've also got our body balm, because I love letting people smell that, and I use it also while I'm out and about. And I also randomly have some contact solution. And then I've got my glow germ, of course, my black light, and then cleaning paste is right here, and then this piece is a piece of laminate you can get from like Home Depot. So if you're ever in a circumstance where there's not a lot of things to clean in the person's house and you need to do a quick cleaning paste demo, write with a permanent marker on this and then wipe it off with a wet Enviro cloth and our cleaning paste. It works great. So I always keep that in there just in case. That also is a fabulous tabletop demo if you go somewhere like a restaurant and are doing a party. So I'll just put that back in. So again, this is just for all my little things that I want to keep in the same place. So next in my bag, I have our produce bag, and these are awesome. I use these for my Try Me packs, but I also take them in my party. So this has all the microfiber that I go over in the party. So I've got, you know, the dusting mitts. I've got a generic microfiber so people can feel the difference. So these two are generic. I've got a kitchen cloth and towel. I've got my window cloth, and I've got my Enviro cloth. And then these two, this is just a tablecloth that goes on my table that I bring, and then this is a Norwex branded thing that I put over. It just looks pretty. So yeah, I just have that all cinched up, and it's just all compact. I don't have wrinkly cloths when I get to my party. So then in here I have a sampling of all of the different pads, and I've just used shopping sprees over the years to get these, accumulate these up. But I love having just a sample ring. I got this idea from another consultant of just all the pad options that you can do. So I attach them at the top with a little plastic ring, the same kind you can get just for your shower. So they're super cheap, probably you can get them at the dollar store. And I use them for all kinds of stuff, but this is my most popular one. And then this just folds up really nicely in half so you can stick it in your bag easily. And then last but not least, in my bag, you can see this is empty now. Oh, my plates fell over. You can see that this is empty now, and what is left is my $100 basket. But inside here I just have giveaways, so it's kind of like organized well. So I always give away a body cloth. I always give away a Speary sponge after I use it for the cleaning paste. I give away a spear net, and then this will be my giveaway for my grand prize tonight. And then this is just my dryer ball. Actually, it's not a giveaway. But yeah, so these are giveaways. I stick in my $100 basket, and then this is actually the items that people can choose from for if they spend $100 or more, and I do it pick an item per 100. So if they spend 300, they get 3 items. It's fun. So there's all kinds of stuff. I always put in the netted dishcloth here, and I put in the lip balm, and then I put in like I just got a footstone, so I'm gonna put that in there. Spray bottle is also a thing that I love using, but it's hard to sell people on spending $7 on a spray bottle. They think they can get the same thing at the dollar store. They can't. These are great. So yeah, I just have a big sampling in here of things that they can get. So that is what is in my bag. It's super fast and easy to put together and then to clean up after I'm done. So I love how organized it looks. It keeps me sane when I'm having the scramble of trying to get set up at the party, and then also trying to get out of the house when it's getting close to 10 o'clock. So hope this video was helpful for you.